Well, the weather's getting better and better, and that means the big open house and spring sale event is almost here at Barryland Campers. That's right. If you want to see firsthand why I love these people so very much, I hope you'll join me this coming weekend, March the 8th, 9th, and 10th, where you will meet some of the nicest, most professional, and honest people in the RV industry. Now, this is Barryland's 11th annual open house. And as with every one of them, you'll get a chance to check out more than 300 RVs, both new and used RVs for sale. And you and I'll have a chance to visit in person around my virtual campfire. Oh, you know what? There'll be plenty of food too, free food and giveaways, as well as more than 40 factory reps that you can visit with. So mark your calendars. I hope to see you this weekend at Barryland's big open house. By the way, a link for more info is right up there. Also down in the description below. Well, hi everyone. Welcome to today's video, and I think we need to have a talk. This is going to be an uncomfortable video for many of you watching. Hopefully not very many, but I'm afraid that there are some people that I'm going to lose. And if you choose to unsubscribe from the channel, I certainly understand it. If you ever change your mind and want to come back, that will be fine too. But you know, the old saying, Houston, we have a problem. Well, I see that we have a problem. My position as the wingman is I want to be a friend, a virtual friend, but an honest friend. An honest friend is honest. An honest friend tells you the things that they see. If you want their opinion, you will listen to them. Most people ask for advice from their friends, and they don't really want advice. They want somebody to buy in and agree with them. Oh yeah, I do the same thing. I buy that. I do that. I understand. But that may not be the truth. I jokingly say, you know, if your wife goes and gets her hair done and it just looks horrible, but she's proud of it, she comes home and she says, "What do you think of my hair, honey?" And you go, "Oh, it's nice." Is that the truth? Yeah, it may be the truth, but the real truth is you hope it grows back out. That's the way friendships are. That's not the way that I am. I want to be honest. I want to think that I'm thoughtful yet direct, kind yet firm. And what I want to talk about is the attitude of many of the people that are making comments on these videos. I don't understand. I mean, I understand frustration. I get frustrated a lot. But to vent and take and make these blanket statements that everybody is a crook and every dealer is this and they're all a bunch of crap, that's just flat wrong. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on it in hopes that I can balance you out. I don't want you to be super happy, because when you're super happy, I mean, it feels good. It does. But oftentimes when you're super happy, you make some major mistakes. But when you're depressed and frustrated and at your wit's end, you can make some bad judgment calls, if you will. You're going to make some bad decisions. I want to be somewhere in the middle. I want to be your friend, somebody that gives you something to think about, not to just hang up on. So, and not to hate me about, but if you do, that's okay. So please bear with me. This came about with over here, this comment, and it's like, you know what? I gotta address this. This person, Turbo D, don't know who Turbo D is. Alan, I'm not sure if this is where you want the channel to head or not. But look at the comments of your followers. Basically, what you have here is a bunch of people getting together every night and complaining about RVing. Not necessarily you, but the negative spin that your followers put on RVing is just amazing. Do you see that? If you read the comments, you have to agree with that. And I don't know what's going on. I mean, maybe some of it is me, I think. I think a lot of it is life in general. But I think there's a reason why most of these people that are complaining and very angry, I'll get to that reason here in just a sec. It says, I believe they all did it at one time and enjoyed it, talking about RVing, but for some reason they don't want anybody else to. RVing has been some of the best, pardon me, memories of my life. I plan on doing 10 more years in my brand new fifth wheel with my wife in our retirement. I mean, we're going no matter what, but I feel like if someone new was to watch the channel and read the comments, it would scare them and they would completely change their minds about this amazing hobby. Anybody who has watched the channel or has RV'd for very long understands that there are some negatives, but the positives far outweigh those. Just my opinion. You may want to direct the channel to be a little bit more positive. I mean, seriously, look at the comments. It really does look like a bunch of curmudgeons, just saying. Are you guilty of being a curmudgeon? I'm guilty of not being able to speak sometimes. I can be a curmudgeon. I try to temper that, I think, but I read these comments, it just absolutely drives me crazy. I started this, pardon me, I gotta go get a glass of water or something. I started the RV Dealers I Trust network, not because they're perfect dealers, but because they're good people. If you have RV'd for very long, you know that they break down. You do. If you bought in and you drank the Kool-Aid, so to speak, and oh, you can go where you want, when you want, and it's cheaper than anything else, and you're wrong. But you know that. But you made that decision. Picture this. You people who are angry out there. And anything that, you know what human beings hate doing? One of the worst things a human being hates to do is to be wrong. Is to be wrong. It's embarrassing. It hurts to admit it. You look like a fool. Goes back to what I've always said, why do we do what we do when we know what we know? Because we don't know everything. Then when the light bulb finally comes on, you go, oh my God, what have we done? And that's what's happened in RVing. I looked up on ChatGPT, and I looked up about bad decisions. And this channel is about trying to prevent you from making bad decisions. And here are the ChatGPT. I said, what's the difference between, why do so many people make bad decisions, and what are the most common bad decisions they make? See how many of these that you are guilty of, because I'm guilty of a bunch of them. But here on this channel, this is about responsibility. It's about helping others, not destroy their dreams. If I'm telling the truth, if it doesn't feel good, it's just the truth. It's not meant to destroy your dreams. It's meant to maybe have you tap the brakes a second and then you reevaluate. You may say the Wingman's a wingnut. That's okay. It's fine. But I'm trying to get you to tap your brakes. Here are some of the reasons, the ways people make bad decisions. Procrastination. Delaying important tasks or decisions can lead to missed opportunities and increased stress in the long run. Ignoring your health. Neglecting one's physical and mental health can have serious consequences over time. Spending beyond their means. Ignoring advice. Impulsive decision making. You see a pattern here? Poor communication. And it's ineffective communication is what it is. Not saving for the future. Unhealthy relationships. Not investing in self-improvement. Investing in something takes discipline. You got to be patient. You got to be dedicated, whether it's working out or learning a foreign language or learning a hobby, learning how to RV. It takes discipline. It's uncomfortable. If you want to learn something, be the very best at it, you think you're going to do it by being comfortable? I don't think so. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you think I'm ranting too much on this. But you people who are negative, I suggest, start owning what your decisions were. What do you think? Just pause for a second. When you watch the TV news and you hear about these young people that got scammed into their college loans, student loans, they signed the documents. They owe $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, and they're going to pay. They will pay. And oh, it sounded so good. And then they want to get out of making their loan payment? What do you think about people like that? Do you look, well, I understand. I should not have to pay my bills either. If you think that they're being irresponsible, that they need to man up, woman up to the responsibilities, the commitments they made, let me know. Because if they're supposed to live up to their commitments, aren't you supposed to live up to yours, even if you make a stupid decision? I think so. I created that network of dealers to try to get you to at least talk to them. They're not going to save your credit score if you've destroyed your credit because if you made bad decisions or whatever the reason is. My dealers can't help you do that. They're not miracle workers. They're the best that I know. But when somebody says they're all junk, all dealers are crooks, it's all bad, then why the hell are you watching this channel? I hate to have this talk with you, but somebody has to say it. I am so grateful that you guys comment on my videos. I hope you'll comment on this one. This needs to be said. Help is not coming for you. If you're over your head in debt, if you're upside down in your loan, I am sorry. I mean it. I've made bad decisions too, and I've had to live with them. You know what? How old is the car you drive or the truck you drive? How old is it? You know how old my car is? 14 years old. What? 14 years old? It's old. It is old. Paid for long. In fact, it's always been paid for. And my wife's car. She got a nice car. You know how old her car is? It's 16 years old. We drive old cars. We try to live within our means. I don't have to do this channel. I want to help people. When I was young, I screwed up so much, I'm probably screwing up now by even giving this message. My God, we have to be responsible. But to even say that, oh, he's hurting my feelings. Well, I'm sorry. Unsubscribe from the channel if I'm hurting your feelings. I know it hurts. I'm not trying to be ugly and mean to you. I'm trying to tell you the truth. RVing is so friggin' fantastic. I love it. I love nature and going in nature with my family and friends and being in God's country. I do. But don't sell your frickin' soul to do it. You're going to pay. You go to a dealer and you're $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 upside down. Don't get mad at the dealer for telling you that. Get mad at the person that shaves your face, that brushes your teeth. Why do we do what we do when we know what we know? Because we don't know enough. If you pause, if you really pause, I believe, and you open your mind, you might make fewer bad decisions. I read this comment. I said, I got to do something. I've got to try to stem the flood of all this crap, these negative, ugly comments. I get it. I do. There is a lot of crap out there. But it's up to you to decipher, figure the thing out. I made this free RV report. Every quarter I come up with it. I'm going to have another one next month. Updated free RV report. Tens of thousands of you have downloaded it. Tens of thousands of you. I wonder how many have actually read it. I'm going to give you some stories in future monologues about people that said they read the report and then they went and made the just monumental, stupid decisions. Well, what am I supposed to say? Oh, yeah, I read it. Okay. I want to be an honest resource for you. I'm not going to lie. I will give you encouragement. I promise I will. But it takes time. It takes discipline. I'm not trying to rag on you, and I'm not a very good example sometimes. I know. But I think that here on Wingman Nation, we need to support each other. We need to support the concept of responsibility, of watching out for others, correcting people. Don't just let people walk all over you, destroy a channel. You guys want to do it? Go ahead. Go ahead, criticize me. There's plenty of stuff to criticize me about. I don't care. I can stop doing this channel tomorrow and it's not really going to affect me. I want to feel like I've helped somebody. Even if it's just a little bit. Even if it's to get them to just tap the brakes, pause, think a little bit. Just think. Here's some of the things, I made some notes here. Here's some of the things that people are finding out, and you people that are making bad comments on my videos, you may be in one or more of these situations. You're buried in your current loan. Been talking about that for the last, 10 minutes? Buried in your current loan. You may have bad credit. I can't fix your credit. I can't do it. I didn't do it. It is what it is. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being truthful. If you go and you're trying to take the time, you're looking for some magic answer. Ooh, maybe that dealer over there can get me out of the trouble, the stupid thing that I got myself in. Wrong. Used RVs. The used RV market is blossoming now. There are more used RVs, I think, today than ever before. Going to be more, too, I think. What's that going to do to the price of your RV if you're trying to sell it? Are you mad? Who are you mad at? Who should those kids be mad at that took out the student loan debt? Are you looking for our president, the administration, to just wipe out your debt? Wouldn't that be nice? No. We got to grow up. We got to face responsibility, don't we? Maybe we don't. We want everything we want. We want it now. It better be good. I stopped caring about what other people think about what kind of car I drive and the things I do a long time ago. I'm glad I did. It put me in a much better, more peaceful situation. But I see people around me that I love, literally, that I love, that continue to just keep doing the wrong thing. How long do you help somebody? Is this going to help anyone? I don't know. I hope that if you know somebody that is angry and frustrated, and much of it is their own doing, if you'll invite them to watch this video, and they can give a thumbs down if they want. But I'm not going to lie. I'm going to try to help. I'm going to try to say, hey, this too shall pass. It's going to hurt. For a lot of people, it's going to hurt. You're maybe not going to be able to get out of your RV. Do you know how long it takes if you give the keys back, so to speak, say, hey, come back and get it, babe? You know how long it's going to take for you to get another RV? I don't know, but a long time. You put yourself in this position. RVing is great, but it's not great if you feel like this boot is on your neck and you can't breathe because of the financial position you put yourself in. So, please act responsibly. Please don't go to my RV dealers, the RV dealers I trust, and expect them to do miracles. You want a good price? Contact them. You got decent credit? Contact them. You kind of know what you want? Contact them. But if you go there and say, look, this is what I want. I got all this big long list of must-haves and I ain't got any credit. Oh, I happen to be $20,000 upside down. What can you do for me, dealer? And then on the other side of your mouth, you go, they're all crooks. What? What? So, I expect to lose a lot of people on this video, and that is okay too. Don't want to. Hopefully a couple of people will go, you know what? He has a point. This, I want to say, is Wingman Nation. Our nation, our country, needs people who will stop BSing others and tell the truth. My RV dealers, the ones I work with, they make a profit on selling RVs. They do. You better hope they do. They just don't make as much as some of the big guys. But they're honest. They're good people. I trust them. That's why I recommend them to you. Whoever you do business with, vet them. Read my report. Use me as just one of many resources. There's a lot of people out there. I'm just an old guy with a lot of miles on him, a lot of opinions, and I don't like seeing people being taken advantage of, especially with, as I call them, self-inflicted wounds. So, Houston, we have a problem. My question is for you, do you think we're going to ever be able to solve it? Can you relate to some of the things I'm saying? Can you relate? Drop a comment below if you would, please. And if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, if you don't mind the occasional wingman going off on a tangent like this, subscribe to the channel. Share this on social media with some of the people that may need to see it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Alan Warren. I am the Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice. Don't leave your good manners at home, and accept responsibility for your decisions, good or bad. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.